I didn't see you come in. There we go. Hi. I'm sorry I couldn't see you before because this is Finding Monster Right After Dark.
Da-da-dun, da-da. Ow, my knee.
Yeah, I turned on the light, Adam.
Oh, thanks. We're now after dark.
Yeah.
I'm Adam.
I'm Allison Dark. So
Just trying it out.
trying out some new last names for reasons. But
and this is our show about between the shows.
Yeah, from the space between spaces.
Yeah, where we don't have a firm structure, but we talk about important things that happen to us or topics that don't fit the main show. Allie, I've had a pitch to you, a long, lengthy pitch about this about this wizard book that I've been reading, and you wanted me to share it with the audience. So
yeah. So the name of this book, this fantasy book series that Adam is reading, is called The Amulet of Gahul.
Well, there's an amulet in one of the books.
Okay, I was right. So okay.
This is a different After Dark. Allie pitches a fantasy series.
Okay, I'm gonna remember the name of this fantasy series. Is it The King's Shadow?
No. But those two nouns are in none of the books. None of the 19 books or whatever.
Give me warm or cold for the name of the series.
Okay. The Kings of Shadow. Cold.
The Arnstera Chronicles.
Let's stick with Chronicles is hot. Burning hot. Arnstera is like warm, like most of the rhythm is there.
The Chronicles of Anstera.
No, it's
okay.
The Rhaenyra Chronicles.
Oh, fuck, I was close. You can't say I didn't get close.
You're plenty close. So yeah, the Rhaenyra Revelations and Chronicles and all the books of Elan are what they are by Michael J. Sullivan.
You fucking two Monsters, Inc. lead characters name having son of a bitch.
So this is like the first audiobook series that I got into. Like you can roll back my Audible like all the way. These are the first ones. The Rhaenyra Chronicles. It was 6 books that was made into like 3 books as they were re-released by like official publishers instead of self-publishing. But anyway, he's a very popcorn fantasy writer. Like, I didn't read these things, I'm like, oh man, this is better than Game of Thrones. I'm like, these are 7 out of 10 books. All of them. Every single one I would throw under that, like, 7 out of 10. At their, like, peak, they're 8. At their nadir, they're 6.
Sometimes you want that, though.
Yes, look, sometimes you need they have popcorn flicks for a reason. You turn off your brain, you listen to some fantasy. And that's what I did. I like back then. I started this like out of college, like called like 8 to 10 years ago. Yeah, it's been a while. When I just remember listening to this series like at the gym.
It's been a while
at the YMCA, living at my parents' house. Wow. And yeah, it's the first book, Theft of Swords. There's a character that's introduced, right?
I've heard of those.
Yeah, you walk through a cave, you meet a character, and this is a wizard character, and he's got a pretty neat, like a really fascinating introduction. Honestly, they go to this cave where it's a prison, and he's been imprisoned out of time. And they have like all these like knights are watching over him, and they have like all these candles that have been burning for like millennia, and it's like, damn, this guy's must be something. This must be a real story behind this character.
How big are those fucking candles?
I don't know. They're so some big wax obelisks is what they are.
Well, you see, the candles of Esrahaddon can burn for millennia without losing any wax.
Yeah, so they meet this wizard. His name's I'm sorry. His name's Esrahaddon, which is really fucking tough to spell if you read audiobooks.
Esrahaddon. Hey, I found my angle for this episode. I'm going to fuck the wizard.
He's a main character in these 6 Become 3 books and stuff like that. And when I learned that Michael J. Sullivan was pulling down the door and opening it up of prequels, I said, cool, we can finally learn what that story was behind the wizard. So his next series is called Rhaenyra Chronicles, and this duo that the main books are about. It's about them, their first missions and stuff like that. It's big prequel energy, and I'm like, oh well, they made him in that Theft of Swords book, so he's not going to be introduced in these. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, I guess that'll be one for the history books. So then he makes history books. Michael J. Sullivan pens the Age of Myth series.
Mm-hmm.
Allie, each Age of Myth book has an Age of blank title. Can you guess some of the other nouns?
Okay. So, the first story in the Age of Myth is An Age of Stars. The second one is called An Age of Horizons. And the third one is called The Age of Elandialehe. Am I wrong?
You're pretty far off. I think you gotta think
Nailed
simpler. Think simpler. You got it. Go to your usual well of fantasy nouns.
Okay. Age of Fire.
Oh, really, really close.
Age of Flame?
I mean, not like that. Not like elemental close, but you're the right word group.
Okay. Hot days. Hot girl summer.
Thinking about it too much. All right. I'll go through a couple of them, and then maybe you'll get the rhythm. First one, Age of Myth. Second one, Age of Swords. Third one, Age of...
Oh, wait, no, I know this. It's Esrahaddon.
No, Esrahaddon is not in this.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the pitch of this, is that he wrote 5, which became 6. It feels like a pyramid scheme. He wrote 5, a series of 6 fantasy books from the ancient past, and it's he goes back too far. Let's see how swords were made, and where the wheel came from. And I'm just where is that goddamn wizard? Where's the wizard that was promised? This is the age of war, the age of legend, the age of
magic.
No, the age of death.
Oh.
And the age of empire, spelled wrong.
Why? Of course, I should have guessed that some of these were spelled wrong.
I think Age of Empire is a very popular existing game.
Yeah. Well, Age of Empires? I think it's Empires, but even so, that's another reason to change a letter.
Yeah, so he does all this stuff, way too far in the ancient past, and all these, a whole lot of characters, and I'm reading through these, I'm listening through. Each of these books is, call it 25 hours. 20 to 25 hours each. So I'm hundreds of hours into the series, and I can't find the wizard. Where is the wizard? And all these, I'm hearing about these gods just walking among men, and and all their antics that they get into. And it's ooh, the humans now have control of magic. I'm great, but where's the wizard? And then he says, okay, look, I know that those were 3,000 years ago, and to what the main books are. So I'm gonna write a book, a series, a trilogy, bridging the Age of Legends with the Rhaenyra Chronicles, and finally catch everyone up to speed. And it's all right, thank you, thank God, I can learn about where the wizard is. 3 books, all names of characters. Nolan, Fairlane, and finally the 3rd book is called Esrahaddon. And I'm thank you. Finally we can get there. Certainly these lead-up books will tell me a little bit about this character so that he'll have his, like, big stage, you know? We'll see
He's never been angrier about anything, folks.
We'll see, like, the Nick Fury going around and, like, you know, doing little whoop-de-doops in the background and stuff like that. He's not in a single fucking book until Esrahaddon. The wizard is not there. It's like, oh yeah, 500 years after Age of Empire. It's like, it's the new emperors here. It's like, oh, it's the lady who went on book adventures. It's like, I want the wizard. Give me the wizard. I'm running out of time. It's been like, we got like 1,000 years left. This isn't ancient myth anymore. This is like when they told you the Avatar was only 10,000 years old. It's like, well, you mean there's 80 avatars? There's some... Anyway, you go, I'm saying. Okay,
yeah.
Esrahaddon starts, and I'm like, okay, finally. And this is a big fucking book. It's 29 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
That's a door stopper. That's like a Bible. 29 hours of book. And it starts, and it's like, ah, yes, the boy Ezra from the town of Haddon. He's 7 years old and he's in all kinds of trouble. I'm like, no! It's not the wizard! I don't... It's not him! He's not there yet. He's just like time to put on my training wheels. I'm a weird kid, aren't I? What's this thing I'm doing? Is this the power? It's like, god damn it! I want the fucking wizard already. I put all this time in. I want to just tell me what it is. I'm listening, and he goes to like magic school, and I'm like, god damn it! He's like, you know, I'm learning how to be a wizard, and someone says to him, he's like, you're gonna be a wizard in 7 years, and it's like 4 years later. Fuck! Just give it to me. Give me the wizard. I'm halfway through the book, and it's just like, well, time to go on that mission I promised as a boy. And I'm 7 hours later. It's like, this mission sure is difficult, and it's just like, he's all his. Michael J. Sullivan writes these popcorn characters, and it's all the same. It's like, he has other characters too. It's where it's like the scheming villain who's like, this has been my plan for 3,000 years, and I read the books, and he's like, I'm a boy too. Yes, my 2,000-year plan is in the works. I hope it works out this time. I'm like, it's not gonna work. He's gonna fail, and the wizard's gonna get captured, I guess. But it's like, I feel like I'm not gonna, like, hour 28 out of 29, he's gonna get, like, imprisoned. And I'm gonna be like, Jesus Christ, wait, just give me the wizard. Let him do wizard things. Let him sling spells. He built a bridge, that's cool. Let him do the big wizard things. Let him just... I want to see how this works.
It's been an hour and 45 minutes.
So this was a great rant that I had to Allie, who's like, we have to get this on file.
I was like, you know what, Adam? You weren't this mad about the BP oil spill. And so I guess my question for you about this book series, Song of Narnia and Rings, is why do you hate little ducks covered in oil so much?
Well, you see, in the real world, we have Dawn to fix those baby ducks.
Mm.
Or you could fix it with a wizard! A goddamn wizard! Where is he?
I don't know. He is like stuck being a farm boy. He's stuck being a Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, he's like, oh boy, one of these days, my family sure does hate me. And it's like, God, just do it. Just, why are we starting here? I'm halfway through the book. I'm like, there didn't need to be half the book. Motherfucker. No wonder you self-publish. No one would put this on their show.
This is turning into libel.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. Look,
libel to be true.
7 out of 10 books. I just feel like I clocked enough time. I'm like, you know, okay, 6 books, 4 books, 6 more books, 2 more after that. This is my 19th damn book in this world. Why'd I have to read so much to find out about the wizard?
Why are you, like, how many pages has Michael J. Sullivan been edging you for?
Too many. It's just, I guess, I mean, fuck me for enjoying, like, this character, right? It's just like, you know, and then he's like, you know, oh, I'm raised by goblins now. It's like, my goblin uncle, he made me a snarky truth teller, all right? It's like, no, just don't, just, why? No one wants this. It's like what Avatar's had the mind. It's like, people are like, I want to see Uncle Iroh as, like, when he's young. I'm like, no, you don't! He was a criminal, a war criminal. That's not the interesting story.
That would absolutely fuck me up seeing that, though.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not what you think. You don't want to see him as a brash boy. You want to see him as the wizard that deserves jail.
It reminds me of, like, a thing that people said about the Phantom Menace, where, like, there's Kid Anakin in it, where, like, kids liked episodes 2 and 3 more than episode 1 because, like, they didn't want to pretend to be, like, a little boy on a space adventure. They, the little boys of America and the world, wanted to pretend to be, like, a grown-up on a space adventure.
Yeah, that was always a big thing when it came to, like, advertising for kids. Like, if a toy was made for, like, you know, an 8 to 10-year-old, what they do is they show, like, the cool kids, like the teenagers playing with it, to trick kids into thinking, like, you know, oh damn, that's what, oh dang, like, you know, I'll be a grown up if I play with that thing. And so yeah, it's the same principle there. It's we don't want to see this, like, training wheel shit.
I mean,
and
I guess some people do, but also it would help if we knew anything about the wizard.
Yeah, I don't even remember. It's been so long. I don't know why I like the wizard anymore. I've forgotten. I've forgotten what it was that intrigued me about the wizard. Like, you know, and whatever fate befalls the wizard, I don't remember. I just remember being interested.
You don't even remember what is supposed. You don't even remember what's gonna happen to the wizard in, like, 1,000 years or whatever.
Yeah. There's like 3 books of wizard that I can't recall. Like, the lack of wizard has taken over the wizard, even. I think making prequels is largely a hard thing to do. I think making, like, such long spreads of prequels when it's like, you know, this is how they met. And this is how fucking Steel's formed.
That's arguably going a little far. That might be going a little far back. I mean, I love the world building of it, but, like, give me the wizard, right?
Yeah, give me the wizard, please.
Yeah.
1 wizard, thank you very much.
Hey, actually, if I could have the wizard, that would actually be really helpful for me, personally.
Yeah. Can I please get a side of wizard with the main order of wizard?
Michael J. Sullivan's just like, you can have the wizard, but I'm gonna make you fucking beg for it. Like,
he's coming up with another book as well, sometime real soon here. It's you know, back to the Rhaegar Chronicles. I get why he made the series, the Rhaegar Chronicles, because he's like, you know, these characters meet some kind of ending in the main books, so I want to live in that kind of golden age of when they were, you know, little adventures together, and they went on all these, like, kind of fun little outings. And, like, that's fun, that's great and all, but you know, the start of the end is when they meet the wizard, and that's what I'm here for.
The wizard.
Where's the wizard? Okay, wait. Thank you for, if you want to talk about the wizard, then find us on our Discord.
Yeah, we're also on Bluesky, and we are soon to be on DuckDuckGo. That's
DuckDuckGo, fuck yourself, wizard. Where are you? Where are you?
The energy has taken a dark turn, I feel. Why is it called Rhaeira, or whatever? Why is it called Raleigh?
Rhaeira is Elvish for 2.
Where is the wizard?